Hello everyone, this is going to be a very bad introduction because Discord's dying on us. So this is going to be Michele and Jay's game. Brett versus...
Okay.
Hello there, Ashley. Give us 1 second because the recording started and Discord died. So we're just going to skip through all this, pause and reset what's going on.
Cool.
Right.
Also, Robbie's in the chat.
Yes, I am desperately trying to get him up here, but I can't. Oh, it's all...
Fuck's sake.
Right, we're just coming in here now because Discord is being a pain. Oh yeah, I'm still recording. It's all gone to shit.
Discord is a gift from the Elvish gods.
Yeah, it just flip a coin whether they wanted to work or not. How you doing, Robbie?
Hello, mate. What have I missed?
What you've missed is that it was all set up, all perfect. I had the sound up. I'm going to turn everything down now. The sound set up so I could hear when the music would stop to start the recording to get the small bit of loading screen in. It was all perfect. Ash was like, oh, Robbie's in Discord. I was like, fuck, Alt-Tab, tried to get you in, and Discord just died. And I was like, oh. And also, this is all in the recording, so we're going to have a 2-minute intro of me having a rant about Discord. Welcome
I'll just do technical difficulties again, it'll be fine.
No, I want to hear. Maybe I'll have the technical difficulties overlaid this rant.
Look,
Anyway.
like it gives you lemons. The lemons set on fire. It's just the way it is.
Yes. Yes, make life take back the lemons. And before we get a copyright strike, I'm going to stop there. So, what was I going to say? Yes, this is Jay's and Michele's game. Brett versus Pro Elves. And we have neither of them here. Instead, we have Ashley. Say hello, Ashley.
Hello.
And we also have Robbie joining us. How you doing, man?
I'm good, dude. Apologies for if my connection's a little bit poor. I'm in the arse end of nowhere, even more than usual. So it's going to be interesting.
Cornwall, then.
I am in Cornwall.
Yeah. So we all knew. I am in Basingstoke, so I'm actually, well, not that close to you, depending where you are, but you know, I'm closer than I would have been.
You're closer to the civilized centre of all humanity that is the
London?
East End borough of London.
Wow. Right, so we will get this going, shall we?
I did see this game live, so I will be able to comment on some of the people's comments.
Is the streaming happening in Discord?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so it sounds like Michele has decided to listen to us and has chosen to kick.
Yes, that is probably. I've not seen this game as the contrast to Ash, so I think that makes sense from his point of view. Give it to Jay, make him score early, try and catch up by halfway, hang on to the ball.
Yeah, so
That was very much his strategy going in. He really wanted to. He expected the elves to score, and he wanted to get it out of the way, so he had time to get it in for his half. This half.
Yeah, definitely.
Fair. Yeah, so you were there for the game, were you, Ash?
Yeah, I think I missed the very beginning, few minutes, but I caught the end of turn 1, so saw pretty much all of it.
Oh, okay, that's good. I'll ask Robbie first. Who are you expecting to win going into this?
Ooh, I think in previous recordings, I think I put my money on Jay. I think his team is essentially, it'll keep winning until the game where it takes a massive bout of injuries, and then he'll lose the game after that. And that just hasn't happened this season. So I think he's in a commanding position right now.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Jay's going to do quite all right in this game. Who I know, obviously, you know the result, Ash, but who did you think was going to win?
I thought both teams had a good chance because they're both quite high level. Michelle's knights are pretty high level, and Jay's been killing it this league, so I thought it was going to be a tough match.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, we can't forget that Michelle's team is extremely high leveled.
Yeah, his knights are just monsters.
Yeah, so cool. So Michele did a classic, his usual column defense setup, sacrificing 3 peasants. He probably could have spread them out a bit more, but because of that. But to be honest, that's not too much of an issue.
It's not surrender. I mean, if you force all the elves into one channel, you can just form a scrum there. I think that's a fair move. Interestingly, who is that he caught it with? Is that a blitzer? The ball. Who's got the ball right now?
Game. It's a catcher.
It's a catcher. I would have given it to the thrower at the back, because it's basically an entire lot of wherever the thrower was.
Yeah.
I would have given it to him at the back because it basically is a load of free movement for him, and then he'd still. But I guess in this case, it allows him to cage,
Yeah.
which is pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie, that is.
It's unusual for an elf team to cage.
I mean,
usually screen.
he's got the ball in a great position,
and these pro elves are quite bashy for elves.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't think there's much he could like. That's just one handoff and that ball's gone. Like that is pretty done and dusted. It's a pretty closed deal right now, from what I can see.
And that would be a 2-turn touchdown, and that is a very quick.
Yeah, he needs to lock up.
Bat.
He needs to lock up the sides a bit, the tackle zones.
Kind of doing.
And then
get one around there.
Yeah,
that's
one around.
Not helpful.
Okay, so where? Okay, so where's his escape? What's the escape route here?
That one's there.
I think
he's got to do 2. I think he's done it, so he's got to do 2 either way. Or blitz. Or blitz with the ball carrier. And that's not helped him, really.
I mean, that's a...
Alright, and he does it anyway. Fucking hell, okay.
3 up, 2 up, not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elves are dodgy bastards.
Yeah.
I mean, turn 2 score, honestly not surprised. It was just how was he going to get it done? I think that was a better defense than I put up. I really like Michelle's setup there.
Yeah.
Force them into the middle where they can cage, but then they're not Kislev. They can't just leap out.
Yeah, I liked it because what it did do is it made Jay score in 2 turns. Jay didn't have the choice; he had to score in 2 turns.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And he had to take risks to do it as well. He had to take 2 blitz. Well, he had to take at least 1 blitz and a few dodges.
Okay, so is he going? He's going a bit more front orientated. It looks like. It's probably going to spread out a bit. Yeah. No.
That's for his 2 dice on either side, and then.
He's just giving. I don't think he cares about the middle.
I guess he could just bring an assist in forwards. I guess he's trying to set up in case there's a blitz.
Yes. Though if he was going to set up for a blitz, he'd probably go a bit wider.
He did mention that he was trying to avoid blitzes because he was paranoid.
I mean, that's fair. As a good Blood Bowl coach, you should expect blitzes all the time.
Pretty decent place for the ball to land.
Yeah, it's nothing really too bad about that.
It's not going to waste too much moving getting it and moving it around the pitch.
I would have caged around the ball and then picked it up, but that's because I'm paranoid.
Yeah, and he does have a reroll, and I think that knight does it have a pickup ability that knight?
Yeah, sure hands.
Yes, so there's very low risk.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, he's going in there. Hey, that's
an injury.
Poor glorious worker.
French versus the Russians. It's the Napoleon War, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't go too well for the Russians. Didn't go well to the French, but the Russians certainly did not enjoy it.
Fair enough.
Brings back some peasants to guard the rear. Might as well.
I'd have stuck them out square. If I'm going to use the peasants to defend the ball carrier, I'd screen with them. I wouldn't cage. Because then you just fend and then go into your own cage.
I mean, he's trying to set up a rolling cage. He wants his bashy players near the front to punch a hole.
Yeah. I just would have put them each a square out. So if you blitz the back, but you'll want to because they're the weaker players. And if you just get some push, they just get pushed there. I don't know. I feel like Fend, you can do stuff like that.
Yeah, he's used up his reroll for the turn though, so it's going to be a bit harder to break with this cage.
There you go, and then Fend again, keeping his progression kind of safe. And it's like Michelle's going to go up the middle again as well.
I quite like this, honestly, by Jay.
Yeah,
it's pretty set. It's very typical. It's exactly what he needs to do. He's just going to hem him in and force and force him to mark his players and try and do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and basically form a batarang and punch out.
He's literally going to roll from the back to the front. Has that guy got dodged? No. Oh. That poor bloody thrower.
Yeah. Luckily, Jay does have a replacement, so this isn't as bad in terms of thinning the.
But I expect a pro elf thrower to be pretty good at throwing the ball at this point. But Jay seems insistent on never actually throwing the ball.
I think he's got a red carpet for us, but the ball carrier.
Yeah. Just
how's that one going?
If they physically can't get to him.
Yeah.
It's not more than a cage. It's like a limousine at this point.
It's an armored AP. It's an APC, just trundling down the throat. He's invented the Rhino from 40k in Blood Bowl.
It's very Mr. President,
Yeah.
You can't even look at the ball carrier. He is surrounded by very angry knights.
Yeah. Okay. There's no point. He's gonna walk around the other side. I thought he might go around here to get the second block. See, that's what peasants are fucking good for.
Okay.
Yeah, now he just blocked off access to that player. So.
Exactly, yeah.
Woo! Excellent. 2 up dodges. Stressful every time.
Cool, now he's going to go 1 square forward again.
And because Jay scored so early, he can take his time with this.
Yeah.
There's not a massive amount of rushing that needs to be done.
Oh,
all he needs to do is get within 7 squares, maybe 9 or 8 if he wants to really push his luck, and then he can just then make a run for it.
I mean, that's what I think Wayne's looking for here.
Oh, hello. Yeah, maybe he's doing it now, and he's now going to kind of reform his cage over here. Let's see where he goes.
Okay, so you do that in turn 5, giving Jay 3 turns to score again.
Yep.
I don't like it. I would have tried to hang on here. He's in a commanding position.
But I think he is trying to hang on at the moment.
I think he is actually. I don't think he's doing what I said. I think he's doing elf things. He's setting up threats to pass because obviously he has catch on everyone.
Yeah.
So he only needs one of his 4 rerolls to do it. Oh, he also has a keg. And Jay has. No one has feint.
Interesting. So you think he's using these guys as a bait to pull players out from the screen?
Yeah, or like as a genuine threat, and he's planning on passing. But I mean, either one works. So here we go. Yeah, that was good. Push him to the back, and now he can get a blitz on him with guard. Blodge saving him. But at least there's enough Bretonnian players around to hopefully pick up the ball. Michele can get fucked. It bent in the air. It was like a magnet.
God, if that had gone to a player that hadn't done anything, that ball would be halfway down halfway down Michelle's side.
Straight to this guy, straight to Brave Worker.
Yeah.
Michele,
once again, the
Michele
thrower
does have
fails to get
options.
SP. He does. He's going to have to bring his knights back, but he's still got a load of players in the right position
that he can move in to punch.
Absolutely.
He's got that blitz up his sleeve. I think that peasant can.
Yep. In comes the blitz. Pow.
Cool.
Guard is it's one of those things that I would have forgotten about in this game, because it just makes the elves so much more punchy. The fact that they can stack those strength bonuses.
Where's he going now? Okay, so now he's just denying Jay. I wouldn't know. Don't hit. Don't hit if you don't have to hit. God damn it. Where would you guys listen to this wisdom that I give you? That would have been another tackle zone. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Violence, though, Stephen.
Minus...
Violence.
But I only fail on a 1.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's
rolled
good.
1 twice. Oh well, at least it was only a peasant. It doesn't matter if he rolls double 1s and dies.
Yeah.
But now he's got to do the same trick again. But guard coming in clutch.
But dodge also coming in clutch.
Oh, it's true.
Lodge Knights. Oh, he's going again.
Well, he
It's
needs
just
that.
turned to a massive brawl now. It's just
It
a
is.
massive mess.
He just needs the ball. Like he doesn't. I mean, he doesn't even need the ball really. Like the elves are just, going to threaten the ball as much as they can because why not?
There's got to be a throw at some point here because he's going to start feeling the turn
Or a
timer
blitz
run out
punch
on him.
out.
Yep, there you go. Knight doing work. Okay. You're good.
Oh,
Yep.
I love Industrious Worker. He's going to get leaped and he's going to be a pain. I can't wait.
Are you sure he's going to get leaped?
I mean, in a pro elf team where you can leap on a 2-up. Hell
Okay.
yeah!
That was weird. Get out of
Ooh.
the cage and throw pretty much back into it. Right,
But he's
and
gone.
then when he
Oh,
do
come-
it,
Oh,
Yes, he did.
I mean,
Wait,
you
he
have
Score
to,
out of
right?
nowhere.
Oh, the problem is that I know Jay's got at least 2 turns.
Ooh. Oh,
But 2 turns is a lot more manageable than 3. Like, I think he stands... I think there's a good chance for both teams to get what they want out of this.
Yeah.
I think Jay could succeed in score, but I think it is possible for the Bretonnians to weigh them down and hold them off. Like, there is a lot of good quality players.
Excuse me, I realised that was really loud. Yeah. So what's the benches looking like? He's lost. I can't remember how many they had going into this. I'm pretty sure Michele had a spare.
He did have a spare peasant, yeah.
Cool. So none of them are feeling anything at the moment because
No.
I think Jay had a spare as well.
Jay had 2 by the looks of it because he's still got 1 person off.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay complained that it does inflate his value a lot.
What a shame.
He plays the cheapest elves.
They're cheap, they're fragile, they're gonna die, get spares.
That's it. Now win the line.
Oh god, it's such a shame always having 11 agility 4 players on the pitch.
Yeah.
What a chore. Right, high kick.
Another high kick. Oh my god.
Yes, thrower. I hope that's the thrower.
It is, and that's why I didn't catch it.
Oh, of course. That's why you should have the name Catcher. Then you catch the ball.
I'm gonna try that next time.
Oh.
Yeah, but then you put it on like a dwarf or something, Stephen. I'll be upset.
I was listening to the Reddit Blood Bowl League podcast thing earlier, and one of the guys has a player called Mark's the Big Guy. He put it on he marked a croc skull with it, and the croc skull boneheaded the first turn, then double skull, and then Loner re-rolled into double skull the next turn. And he got injured, and I'm just like, oh, that is naming 101. Right, anyway, sorry, back to this.
What is my job? Your job is to mark the big guy. Oh no.
That's your next Skaven lineman. Ash marks the big guy.
Yeah.
His name's Target. I miss Skink. I know he's alive, but I miss him.
We can't wait to see him again.
He almost got injured again, but it was fine. But yeah.
All right. So how many threats are in his half? 1, 2, 3. Can that other guy at the bottom reach the end? I think he can. The catcher.
Well, he can't now.
Is it the catcher or the one with guard? Just over the line. Can he reach?
No. He's one away.
God, if he'd shimmied 1 square further forward, because I wouldn't bother to mark him when there's 3 obvious targets like that.
Yeah, that's cheeky.
It's marking him anyway. It's interesting he's not putting more people on the guy far away, but I guess that's a really long bomb in terms of passing.
I mean, he's gonna have to go for it.
Yeah. Odd that he blitzed that one, but I guess maybe again it's just the one he had access to.
Throw, run, hand off.
No, he's just gonna fucking go for it. Have you met Jay?
No, he's gonna use the handoff to that guy because he's got nerves. 2 up, and then 2 up dodge. And he's gone. Easy
Fucking
peasy.
hell,
What
dude.
the hell?
Easy peasy. Yep. Well played.
Fucking elf bullshit.
Yep.
Bullshit. It's just like, I hear so many times, oh, the passing play is the worst one because it's more dice rolls. I'm like, yeah, but have you seen elves?
But have you seen how far they can lob that ball?
Yeah.
It's like, I can't get to the ball, and it's like, yeah, but on a 3 up or whatever it is from the other side of the pitch, that guy's now got the ball. But, wonderful.
And if you have the re-rolls, but he didn't have a re-roll there, it was a risk, but
Fuck
he
it,
had
why
nothing
not?
to lose. He had nothing to lose.
Also, I disapprove of this setup because Jay hasn't placed everyone at the back.
Way too generous. You're getting punched 4 times.
He is going there. The blitzer's coming around to kill industrious worker. That would be my game plan. As soon as I saw this setup, I was like, right, industrious worker, and then a peasant would come foul him. I'd have a peasant spare.
I wonder if industrious worker is the same as the assassin. It's just the ultimate bait of like, kill this one.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe this is a 400 IQ play.
Hey, look, it wasn't high kick.
Wonderful. Run away. Bye-bye.
He's noticed it now. He's gone, oh shit. Maybe this wasn't the best idea.
Time to leave.
Clearly the coward's move. I vehemently disapprove. Violence.
And then wait one side. Yep. If possible. There you go. That might make it better on them. Probably not.
Probably not. Okay.
Cheeky throw.
Yeah, definitely. Alright.
I mean, he's got his mighty blow guy. He's got to make as much use of mighty
go
blow
on.
as he can.
I'm gonna get a stun.
I'm starting to respect mighty blow more and more. It's so painful.
Yep. Right, it's another one down. He's not gonna bother with peasants. Let's go wrestle. Is that guy worth anything? He's a thrower, so no, not really. Oh.
He has re-rolls.
No, still fails. Okay,
Well,
no SPP for Bedivere. He's still on 5.
It was worth a try.
Yeah. So it took us 23 minutes to get to this half. And even with our 2 minutes of bollocks at the start, that's still like a 20-minute half. Like, a lot happened in that.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, the limousine is one slow play.
Oh,
Right.
it's Joseph leveled up.
Yes.
Ooh,
But the
exciting.
other thrower is on 0, so... I mean,
Oh.
it's accurate,
It's
right?
about
'Cause-
time. It's about time. Leveled up.
Yeah.
God.
It's accurate unless you roll doubles, in which case it's strong arm.
Yes. Well, I mean, I could even see an argument for safe throw. But even then,
I wouldn't, unless he thinks he's going to play you again.
that's true. Yeah, accurate or strong arm.
Yeah.
Accurate is such a good thing for like if you for your thrower. It makes him from something you should use to something you do use.
On humans, it's just fucking beautiful.
And on
On
elves,
Skaven
it's
as
filthy.
well.
On elves, it's filthy. It's also on everyone. It's just like, you're just +1 agility when you throw the ball, and it's like, ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. This is
Oh.
like, if you get accurate and diving catch, you've basically got like elf players for half the price of the adjuncts. It's just so good. So that's an extra roll. Was that for the elf party? Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 and 4. I don't think elves get to 4 rerolls very easily. Oh, bye-bye,
Well,
mighty
I was
worker.
saying that only 100k, and he hasn't had many injuries.
That's true.
Okay, so
Speaking of that,
Oh,
Talking of that.
God.
2
That's,
KOs in 2 blocks. That's gonna help.
now he's got the player advantage. Let's see what he does with it.
I mean, if he,
And a stun. 3 armor breaks.
yeah, I mean, he's got the player advantage, but that's not always, it helps, but, if he messes up with the ball, that ball's getting scored against him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
especially with teams like elves that just can ignore tackle zones to a point. it's not a guaranteed goal, but it does make it a lot easier.
Oh, definitely.
And that one there.
Oh, he really is committing to this limousine style play.
Right, Michele, out there, if you're watching this, are you watching Blood Bowl Tactics videos?
He must.
I feel like you've nicked this off someone.
Look,
I don't blame you.
people...
I'm nicking all of my setups off of a Blood Bowl website.
I think what he's doing, this setup allows him to do, is he's essentially basically saving where that cage is going to be in the next turn by having two players up at the front to kind of hold the elves back.
Yeah, I think it works really well against elves because they don't want to follow you.
Yeah, not particularly.
Yeah.
So to be honest, these elves are quite bashy. Like these aren't.
I disagree. I mean, they're not typically very bashy. Like they're not.
But they're acting bashy at the moment.
Oh, he changed his mind.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, they are acting bashy, but don't forget they're still armor 7 without block on most of their players. When you're comparing it to Bretonians, they're not that.
Oh
bashy.
yeah, no. The Bretonians are just freight trains, but these, the Wood Elves can throw a punch. They can't really take one.
Oh yeah, I mean these guys. You've seen the injuries. I think they're just the one thing that's just. I guess Pro Elves are just a very interesting team.
They seem quite fun to play, to be honest.
Oh, I think only once you get to this point, I think starting out they are an absolute chore. You got to
just hope when you start out. I think you have to almost have a stunty level of disregard for players, and just kind of have fun with your throwing game, hope to win games. You might die, oh well. And then if you do survive and you get to this level, you're like, right, now it's real time for prime bullshit, and then you have fun.
Yeah, I think that's just the hump with elf teams of just just trying to get everything started. Like when you've got a low level, when your thrower's kind of bad, and you haven't really got, you haven't got guard. And the orcs get the ball in cage, and you're like, wonderful. Well, I guess this is going to take 8 turns to resolve itself.
Well, I mean, this is exactly what Michele is going for here, and I bet you he is going to try and score fast and just try better at defense.
Oh, nice graphical glitch there.
Yeah, we love our lightning bolts here Zeus. On. Yes, he has slept with all the animals.
Yeah, I never understood that. Like, you're a heavenly being, and you just sleep with animals. Just stop.
Considering in the modern times, that sounded wrong. Anyway, in modern times we have furries. Can we really blame Zeus for being that weird?
But furries are, they at least have the dignity to put on the suit. He's in
so
a
did Zeus. He turned into a bull.
Anyway, can we get back to Blood Bowl before this gets any weirder?
Have you noticed over 3 seasons that our commentary has gone less and less important to the game?
Look. To bring it back, this is very like a four lightning in it, like a 4 hammer. That's a 4 formation. It's just a block of men.
I mean, all he's done is moved the cage to the right, whereas less elves, and this guy is just. He's either going to be the MVP or he's going to be splattered.
Or a good distraction.
Maybe, but he's only distracting 2 players, which is not a whole lot when you've got a whole cage. When you're committing this many people to a cage, I dare say you can maybe drop 2 or 3 to start punching elsewhere. Or spreading out. He needs to give himself room. Saying that, he's still got the ball, so what do I know?
Yeah, and he still has 5 turns, and he wants to take as long as possible, so he's not rushing.
No, let's see if the distraction kind effects works.
I think
go for it.
Why did he do going for it there?
Because he wants to trap him. See the tackle zone, so he has to make 2 dodges to go wherever he wants.
Yeah.
I think the hardest thing here is just the fact that Michele's going to be playing for this win, trying to play for the win here, and so he's trying to set up that throw. He's going to punch a hole there, There's then a gap, roughly there.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't make it. Never mind. But he's looking to throw that ball and try and get there and try and score. I think the issue is that since he's now behind, he may have the ball, but he can only his best chance here is to draw.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Like, if he goes for the win, he might get a loss because
if
he needs to kill time
and play.
He can't kill too much time because he'll give the ball to Jay. He'll 2-turn touchdown him, and then he won't have the time to even get a draw. I don't know.
So,
I'd be looking to score ASAP. Oh, lucky.
He followed the house of the red dice.
Yeah. Okay.
A peculiar school of thought.
Yeah.
It's now. We started off this section. I forgot the proper terminology. We start off this drive with 2 knockouts for the Bretonnians, and now they're sort of catching up for the elves.
Yeah, so we've got 3 off for the elf team with a spare. Bretonnians have 3 off.
No spare.
They have already used a spare. So
and it's 2 injuries. Those 2 aren't coming back this game.
Yeah.
I think what happened there, though, is essentially Michele walked into Jay's team, which Jay had set up with guard, and suddenly the elves just punched down his front line.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very deceptive guard.
It's interesting to watch the ebb and flow of these players, as in the coaches going between I'm not going to bash to fuck you, I'm going to bash now. And Jay's just been like, fuck this, I'm just going to hit him. And it's worked very well.
I love the animation of the gun on the floor, like Billy.
Just
Billy
sliding
dancing
across like a game of curling.
Yeah, doing the worm. What do you do as Michele here? You're pretty surrounded.
You do one hell of a fucking passing play, I think is the answer.
You don't try and just punch your way out?
Can he punch his way? Oh, he's holding on for it. Jesus. Yeah, alright.
He might.
Actually, I did a similar thing in my game against Martin where I came back 5 squares. I lost 5 squares of progress just to stay in my own cage. Yeah, I didn't go there. Nope, never mind.
I am worried that he's being, wall to wand here. Like, he's not really moving, and he is bleeding players now. Like, he's slowly going... With guards, I think he's going to lose... He can't sustain this cage forever. And even if he does, he'll still win.
Yep, okay, as a stun, that's at least a player advantage for a bit. And he's going to stay out. Also, we forget that, his knights do have dodge, so he can just leave.
Yeah, you do look at the metal models and you're like, I don't think that has dodge, and it does.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Another one's getting whacked. Just a stun. Jay has not been able to set up any players in Michele's backfield.
I was about to mention that. So there's no threat right now, but I guess he is trying to secure the ball. The moment any of his players get the ball, anyone who hasn't moved yet can sprint into the back line. It gives him 2 dice. Blodge once again.
He's just going to keep passing that knight around. Do not regard the knight, and dodge is just keeping him in play.
Oh my god.
Dodge is pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, I know what he does here. Hand off, fucking run.
Yeah. Ooh. Or just punch in the face.
Has Jay not marked the knight below?
If he hands off to this one, or he can punch this one away and then hand off.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not where he wanted to go, Jay. He wanted to go up to get in this guy's way. He wanted to go here with sidestep.
He's gone. Ooh.
Where's he? Oh, there's this guy as well. It's fucking Percival. No, okay. This is getting even more extreme.
Run out. Throw the ball.
Throw? No, handoff? No, it's a very small throw. Should have just gone for it. I guess he wants SPP.
Yeah, it's a 2. Basically, it's probably going to be. It's either a 2-up going for it and a handoff, no SPP. Probably a 2-up and a catch with SPP. So it's like, I'll take one with SPP then.
Yeah.
But yeah, well done. Equalised. How many turns left? But the big question now is, how many turns left?
2 to 3 turns, I think.
Oh, don't
Three.
tell me.
Jay has 3, Michele has 2.
Jay has 3 and he's got a full team still. Oh,
And
I think
he's still down a lot of players.
This is
Michele.
dire tidings.
Oh, I think Jay is going to get a counter. Okay. And if I was to have to put my money on the line, which way this is going, I still think Jay can squeak one more goal out.
3 turns is enough for an elf player to score.
Well, more than enough.
More than enough. We've already seen him do it twice this game with 2.
But Michele is trying something new. He's trying a new strategy, and maybe this will contain the elves long enough to get a draw.
Also, this is a very high-scoring game.
Yeah, surprisingly for
a non-elfy
Bretonians.
team on one side. Yeah.
Bretonians have done very well to get the
Keep
ball
up.
and score.
Yeah.
It's done all right.
I guess the Orc should open a limousine rental then, if it's so effective.
Limousine rental with catapult.
Trebuchet.
Aha!
But
Ooh,
only
the
if it's
superior
from the
siege weapon.
But only if it's from the Trebuchet region of Bretonia. Otherwise, it's just a sparkling catapult.
I'm just imagining like a 4-year-old with like leaving a military encampment and everything just covered in glitter. Oh god.
Okay, right. He's going weighted to his right. I love this stagger. This is good. That will cover more of the back.
I think
learnt
that's just
that
to
with
upset.
halflings.
That's just to upset Michele, as far as I can tell.
And Ollie, if he ever watches this.
Oh, wonderful.
How many coaches can we call out in one game? I think we've got most of them at this point.
Jason.
I haven't got anything to annoy Jason with. Hey,
This is
look,
the most boring game in the history.
You watched my replay of that, didn't you?
I'm all up to date, I believe.
And then I was like, this isn't boring, I'm enjoying this.
I think, I can see as a player, it's like, I just can't do anything.
Yeah.
But,
This
Anyway.
is quite a close match though. It's been quite blow for blow, quite literally in some cases.
Oh, I'm really
It's
loving
quite nice to see 2 high-level teams go it out.
Yeah, I've just realised it's, there's only a few turns left and not a lot left on here, so these next couple of turns must be ending in turnovers to have it end this quickly.
Oh, Jay's still got a reroll for every turn, as does Michele. So this is going to be some crazy plays coming in. Right, he's got
If they
3 players
remember them.
locked down
I mean,
right now.
Michele is going. I would mark everyone and then be like, fuck it, and blitz this guy. I would blitz Joseph as soon as I could, but only once everyone is marked.
I mean, that guy on the left is not worth marking yet because he's not in a position to score. He could, although he could be handed off to. So it's the other players who are in. Anyone who could score needs to be marked.
Or do what Bedovic's doing, I think, which is. Yes!
Yeah,
That's
he
it.
asked me during the game. He asked me if I should do it, and I said, "Take the risk."
I fucking would. As soon as I was like, yes, that is a night blitz going there.
Okay, well that's still fine though. That's not going to be the biggest issue though. He's got an agility 5 lineman right nearby, so he's got the ball there. 2 going for it. Hand off. Yep, to his guy with the highest.
That's alright. He's got rerolls for days.
And it's guy with the highest agility, so he's best at throwing. He's got it.
They haven't got fucking else. Oh yeah, of course, doesn't have to activate him yet.
Not
Yep,
up.
not
So he's,
guy away.
yep, free up him, and this is going to be a throw and a half, I guess.
Yeah, this is going to be the biggest of yeets.
Oh, it's going to be a. Oh no, but there's going to be an intercept here.
Yeah, but it's not a go with catch. I'm saying that.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
It was a 6-up. It was a 6-up, and he did it. And he did it. That I think is the end of the chances for the elves. I think.
Losing the ball, losing possession 2 times in a row.
but Gwain's in a position to score.
Yeah. Oh, can he actually score? Oh, fuck
Oh
it
yeah,
out.
yeah, you can.
He's just got
Absolutely.
to get the ball to him, and like I wouldn't even,
That-
I wouldn't hit any. I like what he's doing. Like I'm proud of you, Michele. Mark everyone still, just in case this fucks up. There you go. Is he gonna go for a pass?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it'd be like a 2-up, 2-up. What, 3-up?
3-up. We're not
2-up.
elves, Robbie.
Oh,
we're not Kismet
he's
catchers.
won. He's won.
and yeah,
Yeah, I know. I
that
saw the
was
score at the start. And I was like, I know how this is gonna happen. It's gonna be a cock up, but
Yeah,
That was great
like-
though. Like a 6+ intercept.
I mean, 6-up intercept. You can't rely on it, but the moment I would try everything I could to eliminate them as hard as I could. I think I even would have tried to go for some dodges there.
Yeah,
Just-
when he realised there was still an intercept, Jay visibly groaned. Like he was like, "Oh fuck!" He said, and I was like, at the time, it was like, "Oh, we're fine. It's a 6-up. That's not gonna happen." And then it did
so
happen.
you're to blame, really, Ash, because you said that.
Look. I encourage people to take the worst risks imaginable, and they weren't taking the worst risks, so I was really upset.
You don't like this kind of structured play, do you?
It's too much like they're playing chess, not enough like they're playing blackjack in a Vegas casino
I love
with their slippers
how-
on the line.
Yeah, Michele has set up very well to not allow, like, a blitz, quick snap, one turn, whatever. He's just no. I'm not risking it. I am setting up perfectly.
Oh, get the
This
Like
is-
ref.
any other turn.
Get the ref. That means you can stomp a peasant, right? That's allowed. There you go. 10-16 stomp.
Oh,
He's
doesn't need
he's
it.
in just Jim anyway.
Poor Jim. Oh, he's fine. He'll be alright.
Yeah.
Maybe a
He's
brain.
getting a lot of SPP out of this. Oh, here's another one.
Yeah, that's
That's a KO.
one thing that really defined this match was a lot of SVP for both sides.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't want to be the person who faces Jay after this. I am the person facing Michele after this,
Oh.
but that will be fine. Ooh, that's a lot.
Can't really know
Whoa.
what to do on that one. So that was, again, 3 armor breaks on the LOS.
Cheeky pass for an SPP for a level up.
No, not for it. It's not a level up. It's just It's
Might as
0
well use
SPP
this
for.
one.
I thought it was a lineman that threw it.
No, I think it was still selected the lineman who was on 5.
Fair enough. Never mind.
Yeah.
Whack. Never mind.
Alright, it's time.
That's it over.
Okay, so yeah, that was everything against everything we said at the start. We were like, oh no,
Yeah.
Jay's got this in the bag.
I mean, he did, and then Michele rolled a 6, and that's
Yeah.
Bloodfall. I would have lost my life savings. Ah.
That's why you always play blackjack, baby. But
What does that even mean?
don't worry.
Oh,
But-
Sir Gawain at 8 SPP, what a lad!
But how? There's so much SVP though. 2
Look,
people over 5.
I keep
Or
thinking
5.
Dudko's the real bro in this league, and then look at Sir Guan over there, just lopping off heads. Like,
He's just like,
maybe
yeah, like strength 4 or mighty blow. It's one of those things where you, like, I hear people on like, it's like, oh yeah, go for mighty blow before block, you'll level up fast. I'm like, no you won't. And I see Sir Gawain just reaping everyone's teams left, right, and centre.
you're just like, ooh, maybe they had a point.
Yeah. Have you seen that video where it's like an advert? I think it's an advert for pillows, and it's like these girls having a pillow fight, and then this like Russian lady comes in with like a lead block, beats the shit out of them. That's Sir Gawain. Anyway, so dice rolls. Elvish Workers Party were surprisingly in the middle.
Yeah.
But again, anything
that's
above
about
the two
right.
is good for them. Rectangular Table Knights would definitely have nice dice. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
But
there,
not
it didn't feel like it. I'm not gonna lie. It didn't feel like it during the game, but they definitely.
Well, they're not too dissimilar in number-wise. Like, they're both centered towards the middle.
Yeah,
Like,
but there's just
Nothing-
there's a lot more 5s and 6s than 1s.
I mean, I'm just shocked at how few dice both of them rolled, honestly.
It's because
and there was
both,
so few skulls as well. Like,
yeah,
barely any skulls.
yeah. And then let's go back to the Elvish Workers Party. Again, actually, there's still not many skulls. And like,
No.
And I think there was one die block the entire game.
Mm.
Both teams.
And rarely a player down from fighting.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it was like 6, 7. So okay, more than enough to circle 1. Just fucking going for him. Oh.
Filthy.
Right, well, this is going to be a long video. I apologise to everyone. So let's have a look. See here then. Let's go to their next games. Oh yeah, I played my game earlier. And Ash obviously played his. So in case anyone was wondering what the results of the AI games are, there you go. So Jay is against Emil. I think it's going to be pretty much the same as what we just watched.
It's in Jay's favour until Emil intercepts on a 6.
Yeah, pretty much. And he's done it to me, so he can do it to Jay.
Definitely.
This is where he gets a dwarf with long legs, and it's just like a Norseman. Yeah, so, yeah. And Ash, you're against Michele next.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
My goal is to have a lot of janks.
I mean, I think you could win that because I think you'll just tilt Michele.
It will be fine. I always try to be friendly and open and just.
Yeah, I know. That's what makes it
seems to tilt people the most.
Me and Jace had a good conversation. It's your niceness that makes it worse.
where Ash is down to 3 players, has triple red dice the ball off you, and is like, well, that shouldn't have worked. You're like, you're right. You're right,
Ash. Thanks for pointing it out. And actually, as I've already played, let's have a look at the leaderboard. As you can tell, I will not be in the top 4. So
womp
that's
womp.
Yep. I was like, if you lose, well, I was like, no, because you just got more draws. So that's it. I'm out. All 3 of you, everyone except me and Martin, yay, are in the running for the top. I think.
I don't think I am.
Actually, no. I think it's set.
Yeah.
It's
They
set
were mentioning
now.
this at the end.
Yeah. I think even if he wins, and yeah, shit.
Yeah, I think we're pretty set. How did you feel? I guess the big question now, Stephen. Now you've hit the end of the tournament. How do you feel? How do you think it went?
I think it went like trash.
Nice.
No, I mean, to be fair, look, it's 4 wins and 5 losses. That's a pretty much almost 50-50 win-loss record.
Especially considering you're playing a team that definitely shouldn't be in Blood Bowl 2.
But, okay, I need to show you what happens to my team. I know we're not here to talk about my team, but I want to show you what happened.
I mean, it'll be your best chance to do so let's do it.
Break tackle.
That's a lot of skills. Oh my god, that's a lot of skills, man.
Got MVP and 4 injuries.
Oh
I lost 3 players in that game, but it was worth.
Oh, he's becoming an absolute demon. Look at him.
Yeah,
level 4. Is there any level? Is that the highest level?
I mean,
level 4 at the moment.
Also, Bahubgo is also level 4.
Oh,
because I kept feeding him touchdowns. I was like, he's only 3 away, so I just made sure he was the one scoring because it was against AI. That's easy to do. And then I gave him Disturbing Presence because I don't know. I want to do something weird. Oh, and I got another movement down.
Yay!
Wonderful.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 movement losses on this team.
Look, but you do have Crunk. You do have Crunk, and isn't that a victory in of itself?
He did steal a Crunk. He's not looking so well. Not looking as green as he used to.
No.
Looking very human, actually.
Yeah. Crunk lost weight. It's a Nurgle's weight loss program. But yes, and the guy who was on 3 movement got a level up, so I gave him Prehensile Tail. I didn't know what to do with him. I'm like, he's always going to be on the line. I thought about
Yeah.
It's not a bad shout.
I thought about giving him foul appearance to make sure he's not hit when he's on the line, but
Yeah, it's for a block. Yeah.
but yeah. But no, and I lost Throat Crusher again. Fuck's sake, he always gets knocked out.
That's fair. No worries. Cool.
But yeah.
Let's look at the two teams. So as check Jay. Oh, look at Jay's team value. Oh my god.
1650.
Oh, that's filthy.
See,
what I was doing
there you
alright.
go, another level 4 player. Frederick.
Oh, movement
Catch with
not
block.
catch
Ugh.
with block, dodge,
Blodge and fucking movement up.
blodge, movement up, nerves, catch. Oh, everything a growing catcher needs.
I feel
Yeah.
sorry for Emil. That's just going to be an annoying player to deal with.
Yep. I mean, this is the thing. How much dodge does he have? There's one. He's only got 3, so Emil doesn't counter him. Oh, fucking hell. 2 armor busts. That is shockingly bad.
Joseph's leveled up though, accurate, no doubles.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, I think it's gonna, like, I dare say Emil might actually, if he gets a choice, want to receive. And just spend so long pounding Jay's team into the dirt.
If Emil thinks he can hang on to the ball, I'd start with the ball.
I mean, he's dwarves, so yeah.
Yeah, I'd start with the ball and just form a cage and then try and sit in it for as long as I can.
Is anyone busted for the next game? Can he bring everyone? He can bring everyone. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, but that team's getting good, and then we've got the Bretonians, who definitely getting close to more level ups again. So what have we got? We've got
new.
Percival's got Mighty Blow now.
Oh no! Oh shit!
Yes,
That's
he
two. Now there's 2 of them. This is getting.
It's a
Oh.
bit odd doing it so late. So late
it's
in
a
the league to
double.
go for Mighty Blow.
It's a double, mate. He doesn't get a choice when he gets to pick it.
He picks it when he
Ah.
can. So he's
Yeah.
got 1 Sure Hands guy. He's got 2 with Mighty Blow, all with dodge, all with block.
The problem with knights is they're so goddamn valuable. You can never give one piling on because it's just asking them to be like fucking fouled.
I'd give them pro instead of piling on. Actually, like
Yeah.
because if it's a double skulls team we roll that, I don't want to risk anything there. But if it's just like double push,
I don't know
four
what-
up, try again.
I don't know what I give them next. I think maybe strip ball, if not pro. I can't think of anything else.
I think considering they're meant to play the thrower, the catcher, everything,
Guard.
I think pro guard would be alright.
Pass if it comes up is a good one.
Yeah, so like especially for the guy who picks up launch a lot.
Yeah,
But otherwise, yeah,
yeah,
we'll
definitely.
see.
If he doubles, give him pass.
But otherwise, yeah, he's got a peasant missing, Put's missing a game.
Mm.
But otherwise, pretty solid, honestly.
Yeah. I want to know actually. I know we kind of tried to call him out earlier. I want to know what Jason feels now that Emil started off with the 3 peasants, got all these level ups, and has now got to the end of the league in like a pretty good position.
I think it must be
Like
pretty
he
good.
very almost got into the top 4.
His comment I remember was, "My knights didn't do that good." And he watched the game, like, "Oh, my knights didn't do that good." I think this was the comment he said.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I'm interested to see. I know obviously it's set now, pretty much. I'm still interested to see how this all plays out.
Yeah, and anyway, we'll go to don't need to talk about my next game because I'm against orcs, and that'd be a whole different kettle of fish to what I'm used to.
I mean, you're just gonna do elf things, right, and run away.
Yes, I think I will. It'll be fun. Looking forward to it.
Yes. Right. Well, this has been the longest ever match recording. So
It's
I
now
think
Christmas.
yeah. It's now Hanukkah.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Was it Happy Feast Dag?
Yeah.
And
Barley's already happened.
we'll see you in
so the heathens are
2021
off.
when everyone's wiped out from coronavirus.
Look, there's a plague solution somewhere.
And it's just AI teams playing Blood Bowl.
Ooh.
I for one welcome our new dumb AI overlords.
they won't
Got
care about
real-
loner on every player.
Yeah, they won't care. Oh, you bastard! Oh, you absolute bastard! I was so annoyed the other day because I was on Fumble and like someone you get like the most recent matches played on the left side, and someone had just won with Old World Alliance. I was like, how the fuck did you win? And it wasn't like just like, oh, they won. They won like 3 or 4-0 against a Corn team. I was like, what the fuck? And I looked at their team. There was something special. And then I looked at the team's win-loss record, and it was like 1 win, 1 draw, 7 losses. I'm like, okay, now I feel better.
He just the one game he rolled all 6s.
Yeah, it's the one game he didn't need loner. It didn't matter. Oh dear. Right. Anyway, we are wrapping up. Thank you guys for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
No problem. And thank you everyone who stuck it out this long. We will see you next time. Bye bye.
See ya.
Godspeed.